They convey emotion and intimacy that digital communication often lacks. As my next guest will tell you, that's true even between total strangers. She is the creator of the Unsent letter mailbox, where strangers can send and receive anonymous letters. Not only are we big fans of this story, but so are our friends at Pilot Pen, makers of G2, the go-to pen of the Kelly Clarkson Show. So please, everybody, welcome Sofia. Welcome to the show.
Thanks.
Yeah, so this all started as an art project, right?
Yeah. It did. And it's quite simple. What we do is we'll take the mailbox out to multiple parks around New York City.
Yeah.
And we'll put a little writing table alongside it and invite passerby to sit down and write an anonymous unsent letter.
Yeah.
And in exchange, read one written by someone else.
Is it hard to get people to write, or do they come up and you're like, it's overflowing?
Surprisingly not. I really believe that everyone has an unsent letter that needs to be written down.
Yeah.
So they'll approach it because it's a very big mailbox.
Yeah.
And so it draws attention.
So I bet a lot of people, even with this mailbox thing, it's nice to get that out, and it's, sometimes you can't, that's why I like therapy as well, but it's like, nobody has any dog in the hunt, and it's nobody in your surroundings, and you're getting something out, and you just need to put it out there. You're not even sure of how you feel about it, or if that's how you feel about it, but you just somehow need to get it out. I bet that's so helpful to do that, and you're not afraid to say it to someone's face yet, you know, you haven't figured it out yet maybe, but then some complete stranger's like reading it, and you know it's like been validated and heard. I think that really it would make me feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is really what it's about. And I think what makes us human is a lot of the time what goes unsaid, what we keep to ourselves.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that I'm kind of realizing is that when we're honest, we will be received with compassion.
Yeah.
So
I think so too.
all of these letters that I read, and I've read more than 700 at this point.
Yeah.
I can relate to, as crazy as they may be.
And does it make you kind of feel better? That's what I think would make you feel better too. You're reading something, and like you said, who knows the happenstance of the situation, right? You read something that actually you needed to hear or connect with. It makes you feel less lonely, it makes you feel more vulnerable, it makes you a better version of yourself. That's cool.
Yeah, there's this weird serendipity that happens, which is truly the magic of it, that we provide the space, this blank canvas for people to write down the deepest part of themselves. And then we allow them to read a letter written by someone else.
Yeah.
And it's oftentimes, a lot of the people feel like it's a response to the letter that they've just written.
I think it's because you're right, at our core, we're far more similar than we think. So you've expanded the art project, so how so?
Yeah, so I met Gary Sue, who's in the audience.
Hey.
He goes by Sugary. And he's a community builder and a curator in New York City.
Yeah.
So we started kind of building on that urban installation series, and we created The Right to Read, which is a very intimate, anonymous writing salon that we host in the comfort of people's living rooms or these really beautiful community centers. We did one last night at Fabric that you guys were actually filming.
Yeah. I think it's really special what you're doing.
Yeah, thanks so much. Yeah. That means a lot. Also.